I believe that means I'm live. Hey, look at that. I'm live. So, I thought I might as well give it a shot, right? Like, there's no harm in trying it even without Sanctus. Moonlight Butterfly this is. Just a second. Oof. Sorry, I'm pulling up the link. That's really what I'm doing. There we go, jeez. Alrighty, I've just got to do that, and I should be ready to go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, I think you were already in here by the time I mentioned you. I pinged you. So I don't need that, right? I only need that. Of course. So, at 1562 health, 20% of that is like 300. You know? Actually like 320. To be exact. Yeah, it would be like exactly 320, wouldn't it? Because it would be, 50, wait, no. Yeah, it'd be 156. Wait, what am I talking about? It would be, yeah, whatever. No, I didn't get Sanctus. That's why I said I might as well give it a shot. I don't have Sanctus, but it doesn't hurt to give it an attempt, right? Let's go ahead and not fully set up our, wow. Not fully set up RTSR, but oh, huh. But at least get close to RTSR range. What are we at? 648, 413, and I can probably just either, yeah, I can get away, okay. So I want to take like one normal magic attack. And I should be good. I hear that stone giant coming up here. Come on. Man, I take less damage than I thought. Oh, I need to actually just like block a single hit, I think. How could you? Converting him into a JoJo fan? Are you evil? No, that's fine. I want to block a normal needle attack. Hey, I'm like perfectly in RTSR range, I think. Oh. See, now this is where it gets worrisome, right? Because without Sanctus, it's hard to maintain. Get out of there. Ooh! That does like half of my health. I have a feeling this will be more than 20 cycles, though. So... I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I should probably put on Chloranthy Ring. It changed most damage from 4 to 5 there. That's probably worthwhile, though. Also, I need you to still hit me before you land. Please, just do one more attack. That's normal, like, lasers, not the group. Please, don't just land. Ah, of course you would. That was worth it. Because we can now basically push this one down to as little HP as possible. I don't know, I've not watched any JoJo, and I don't know if I ever will. It's pretty hard to get me into most any anime. I don't know what it is about it, because I generally, like, really like the art style of just general anime. It usually looks really good. In terms of at least the popular ones. But something about actually starting to watch them and stuff, I just don't really do. You think this AoE would kill me if it hit me? It doesn't. Oh god. So the AoE only does like 100 something damage. But no, I shouldn't be blocking those. Good. I wanted to roll that wrong, by the way. Man. Come on, just a little bit more. Actually, like quite a bit more. There we go. Whoa, okay. I think I can still live in AoE now. If I have to. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had enough for like one more hit even. $205. I could technically min-max this with with ring swaps and stuff. Actually, I probably should. I should go ahead and put on the spell stone plate whenever I'm not actually actively fighting them. And then as they're landing, swap to Chloranthy. And then if I can really get fancy, I could swap back to Spellstone Plate when they go for the AoE. Please land. I think I got it there, by the way. That's really what I mean, is doing that. Now I want to put quarantine back on to get my health back down. What? Those missed. No, I framed it. I was trying to actually get hit by it, but just screwed up. I played too well. Okay, now we can block. Come on. Just one more. Just do the group attack. Or one more needle now. I don't want to waste the HP. There we go. My HP at 304. We'll see how much this AoE actually does, by the way. Oh no. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little bit low, though, isn't it? Especially after that. So I can see how this fight would go. Well, you said someone actually sent the real egg an invite, so it wasn't just you? You mean? That's always unfortunate. He just causes trouble wherever he goes. He doesn't really take it seriously, which is fine, you don't have to, but it makes it worse on everybody else. Especially when everybody else is trying to take it seriously, you know? So there was something I was thinking about trying, by the way. And that is equipping the tower kite shield for this fight as well. Oh, that's fine. Oh no, I already have it on. Sweet. Oh, I was going to try to block the attack, but it came out way too fast. I can't really, I wouldn't win at this rate, at least. So I think the aim would be get 65 damage each cycle. So 13 hits with RTSR at least. Sweet, that was good of me. I'd rather not take damage on that. I'd rather take another just needle. There we go, perfect. This would actually be a lot of extra min-maxing to put on spell Stone Plate Ring every time. So I don't know if I will. Especially when it's like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could totally do that. I think I did more damage than it took, right? Or than it regened. I should have. Because that was what? 9 that was like 15, that was like 75 HP, yeah. That had to be. If they regen 50 HP each wave, then that would be, what, only 60 cycles? At 15 damage even, that'd be 100 cycles, right? Something like that. Just about. Yeah, I think that if I had Sanctus, maybe I should just like ask around and see if somebody else could help me with a transfer, you know? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. We've almost done an entire bar. So yeah, I could land like 14 hits pretty easily. Which, if that's the case, that's 10 to 20 damage off per cycle. So somewhere around 90 to 120 cycles. This actually isn't really all that long right now. If I actually handle my HP well enough, which is not doing that. And I technically don't think I would need a... I could do Moonlight. Actually, I could do Moonlight without Sanctus. It would just be a bit more farming. You know? Farming Humanity, though, would make this just take more cycles. Because if I couldn't get hurt down to the right range, then I'd just be out of luck. I got hurt a bit too much there, but it'll work out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. I don't understand why sometimes they have shorter cycles. We've almost gotten them down 1 bar over 6 Estus. Wow. I shouldn't even try to roll that one. The only other important part is determining how much damage the other attack does. I did it? What did I do? Which thing? Oh, 4 kings? If so, then yes. I've only got Moonlight Butterfly left and Gwyn left, but Gwyn's obviously a given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was bad, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of there. So that was 65 damage. I barely got anything for that one. Yes, yes I did. I've got a video up on my channel. And then I've also got a, I'm uploading the time-lapsed version, the fast one. It was by far probably my least favorite fight, fist only, that's for sure. It was very stressful, to say the least. Ooh. Okay, so here's another idea, right? If I ran Life or Mask of the Mother. Wait, why would I? No, yeah. There's some real min-maxing I could do with this. Actually, I should set it up to do it. What? Message retracted? Okay, I'll explain it in a second, but first let me get through this cycle. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Get out of there. Okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna go show it off. What I want to do. I need to store pretty much everything that I have on me. Besides, like, 2 things. I've got to do 2 swaps every time they land. I'll show it off at the bonfire. I didn't even see what you said, so you're all good. But, basically, I could actually just rearrange my spells, or my ring slots and stuff, but I have a way I could do this that would improve my time. My timing on it. But, first thing we need to do is just store most everything. I want specifically my helmets and my rings stored. Except we want 3 rings on me. I don't even care about the souls from Moonlight Butterfly. And then we do this. So now to do a ring swap, I just hit L2 and R2 to swap between them. So. And then also what I want is to store all of my helmets. So as... Oh god, you know, I'm just gonna store all of my armor. Whoops. And then grab out what I want. Please. There we go. So we want those. Yeah, it would, Gwyn is going to be a lot easier. So, whenever he's, this is the setup I want. I want to be Chloranthy Ring. I'll show. I'll just take damage and show what I want to do. I want the Mask of the Mother on most of the time. Or actually, almost never. But it gives me like 40 more HP to work with than RTSR. Or 20 more HP, something like that. Yeah, like 20 more HP. So it gives me a bit more leeway. So instead of having to go all the way down to, see, now I can go to, well, come on, man. Show it off fairly. Oh, God. In his case, he can't show it off quite as well. But I can go down to, like, 3 health now, something like that. So it gives me a bit more leeway there, so... This is going to be my setup whenever I'm comboing Moonlight Butterfly. And then whenever I'm not, I just need to swap back to that. So I'm not going to be in RTSR range technically, but I am. So this will be my setup. What do you think? You think we should just farm humanity just in case, like, I can't actually reach? Ooh, actually, I have the Dusk Crown Ring. You know what? I could totally do this with just humanity. So that cuts my health in half. And then I just have to take a bit more damage. So, with these 4 rings and these 2 helmets, I could set up correctly. I know it's a lot of setup, but it negates my need of Sanctus. So as to actually do this legit without having somebody transfer me something. But this also requires me now to farm for a while, because I need a few more humanities than just 8 or 10. Unfortunately. It's weird, right? Because we might just want this as our setup. So there's so much to. So like, this is going to be my loadout whenever they're landing. I've got to swap this ring. So here, we'll do it like this. I've got to swap this ring with that. Or no, yeah, I need to go from this to that. And then from this to that. And then I want to also swap my weapon out. So 3 swaps whenever they land, and then trying to combo. I think I could do that. What do you think? I think that's pretty possible. Plus it negates my need of RTSR, or of, Sanctus. Anyways, let's go to the depths for a bit. Unfortunately. I might have to farm over the next day. I might not even do a full stream, or I might not even do a, I might farm some of this off stream, but you would have to take my word for it that I didn't actually use a weapon. Actually, you know what? Well, like, I would say let me get rid of all of my equipment and then get rid of all my souls and stuff, but like at the same time, I could still just use a weapon by just farming for a tiny bit and then buying a weapon. It's more of a take my word for it, which I think is sort of trustworthy if I've done it up this far. And I haven't been really farming off stream often. I only did it one other time, and I did it with my fists, so. But yeah, this negate, it's a lot of extra farming, I know, but it's guaranteed to work, I think. Oh god, I didn't wear poise. I didn't wear poise. Yep. I won't die to these guys, but I will surely get, like, yeah, stun locked. Yeah, okay. I think I'm actually stun locked when they did that. You know what? I do want poise for this. Or to just bottleneck them. But that was really dumb. What just happened? Okay, really guys? I try to bottleneck you and you guys somehow get stuck before the bottleneck. You're still stuck. Wow. And this is why you farm them with poise. There we go. Oh wait, speaking of which, since I grabbed it. I'm not going to die, but man, is it going to be close. Oh hey, RTSR. Can I do 6 damage? Hey, I can do 6 damage a swing. That's pretty good. And farming with RTSR would actually be so much faster though. What about my R2s? Whoa. I hit 12 damage. Look at that. I've got a heal though. That was impressive. This might just end up being a, just a laid-back stream of just this, unfortunately. Sort of unfortunately. I wouldn't say it's upsetting, but it's unfortunate that I've got to farm humanity one last time. If only there was some other way to get humanity reliably and fast. Too bad I already bought it all from Chester. And the other lady, the female undead merchant. Seems got like pretty decent physical defense, doesn't it? It's impressive. There we go. I knew it. I knew they wanted to do that jump attack. Oh my god. Look at that. They just dodged by attacking. And that's why these rats are such a pain. I don't know how much humanity I would need. You know? It would be like... The thing is, it would be at least like 40 to 80 humanity. Jesus. Especially depending on how phase 2 works, you know? I would say probably 60 at worst, but it would take a lot of farming is my point, really. No, other rat, just leave me be. Come on. Literally punch ancient dragons and gods to death, and then I die to rats. Man found in sewers, punched gods to death. Eaten to death by rats. What? Did 6 damage when I landed on them? Why? I'm looking forward to Gwyn because it won't need any farming. It won't even really need to change. I won't even really need to change any setup. The worst I would have to do is get the flame stone plate ring, but even that's unnecessary. So to be going in with, I would want at least 1 humanity per section. So I'm like 34 away. 34, yeah, 34 away. You see, I don't know. I don't really know if I need the Hornet Ring because, yeah, it would be that little bit more damage, but comparatively, I could just do like, I don't really need Hornet Ring. Would what be too slow? Because for Gwyn, what it'll be is it'll be a parry, repost, and then I'll walk behind him and do 2 more R1s because you've got time for that. So right there, that's already, that's 14 damage over the course of like 4,000 HP. Which is like 300 cycles. If I mess up parries, it would be the only reason why I'd want to farm for the Black Knight Shield, because the Black Knight Shield would guarantee a win. But man, would it be a pain to farm for. Don't you burn me. Really, like, I don't know what other ring I would really wear, right? It's not like I need Havel's ring for that fight. I don't have Rofap anymore. I would probably go in with just Flame Stone Plate and Chloranthy or Hornet. Like, there's no reason not to use Hornet. It adds like 2 more damage per cycle, which is like a 14% increase. 14.2856, whatever it is. 14.284. You get the idea. It would be a significant increase, but it's not necessary to the fight, I think. Flash Sweat? No. Why would I use Flash Sweat? First of all, just like any other case, it takes too long. Like, the fight would be too long for that to even matter. It would save me from like 2 cycles. Well, 2 to 5 cycles. And just like the other ones, it's also just not, kind of defeats the purpose of Fist only, because it's a pyromancy. I love being stun locked. I should have grabbed poise. Yet I didn't, so here we are. Being stun locked by rats. Entertaining though? What is flash sweat is? That's not a good reason. Let alone even, how is that really true? It's literally, that would just be save quitting right as I reach the fog gate, casting it once and then running into the boss fight. I see that. Isn't that crazy? You can also check who they are. Looks like it's actually only us. It's just not updating correctly. At least that's what it's saying. At least for me, that's what it's saying. Unless maybe it just doesn't show people that aren't signed in or something. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna fight these guys. I'm gonna run back and grab poise first. Because this is a huge pain. You can check who's watching, you know that, right? As long as... I don't know about if they're not signed in. Those people might be kept anonymous, as would make sense because they don't have an identity on the... But you can check otherwise. I have no idea. I would assume they count. But I have no idea if they do. I would assume that people on mobile count the same way. I don't see why they wouldn't, you know? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now that I've got poise, of course you would. Of course you would dodge immediately. I can... Oh, right, yeah. No, they've still got that instant poise break move, so... Can't quite just do that. Oh, on mobile? Like how to check viewers on mobile? You have to go into desktop mode, I think. Which you can just request a desktop site if you're... You should be able to on any browser, I would think. Oh, this works. Oh, this really works. Not the fastest, but it's safer than what I have been doing. Could I R2 and still get punish? Yeah, I could. The bonus damage. Okay, come back this way. This camera angle's actually terrible for attacking the rats there. But then you just hit the little ellipses, well, vertical ellipses thing. That generally just means options. It's right next to where it says top chat or current chat. I still love just being shoved around. Oh wow, and I'm poisoned. Lovely. I love that these rats even have like amazing tracking on their attacks. They're totally balanced on me. Which really they are. Because they're just balanced by having low health, but at the same time them doing so much poison is annoying. Not so much late game, as you can see it does nothing really, because I have enough HP to just counter it. You see, I don't like the YouTube app, so I don't have it downloaded, so... maybe if you hold down on the link and say open a new tab, or just copy and paste the link actually in your browser, instead of clicking on the link specifically. But no, the YouTube app is pretty much trash to me. I have no use for it. I don't know how much the Mask of the Mother really matters. I would say, at least in terms of maintaining RTSR. Welcome. Yes. I don't think you were here for the Four Kings kill, but I know you've swung by a couple times. I'm having to farm humanity again. Probably one last time for the entire run. Like, whenever I finish farming. Which is exciting. I would like to believe that 70% fire block is enough for Gwyn. At least. However, we have gotten extremely unlucky and I've only gotten one humanity drop this entire run so far. Over like 3 courses of rats. 2 to 3 courses, I don't remember, but... Really? See what I mean? Just unlucky? Delete the app is worthless? How about that? Nah, I really don't like the, well, most video apps like that. Like, it's actually just a pointless app. Well, I guess you are on, like, what, Amazon or something? Because you have a tablet. But I assume you would still have a web browser that would work just fine. I don't know. I just love this headbutt. It's just such a great attack. And wonderfully balanced. That too. But, so like even if you copy and paste the link, it just brings it to the app still? That's, well, okay, I guess if it's a mobile link, but shouldn't be. Are you watching on a Samsung though? I don't know. I don't really know answers for actually how to get around the app. Really? Still only one humanity gotten? That is such bad luck. No, I think if you search YouTube and go to the website, it'll open in the app still. It's like really picky, I believe. Even though I don't use it. I think I know a little bit about it, but... it's very intrusive about what it wants you to do. And then, wow. Amazing. I don't know if you can parry that attack. So much blood. Getting like... sweet. Oh great. I aggroed 2 extra rats by doing that. I'll go back to bottlenecking them. Don't you love that? That headbutt that they have. Oh well, I guess. It's weird because it only shows the participants as me, you, and Starman. Even though I don't believe it's just us. Seeing as literally somebody just said something else anyways. I'm just gonna wait another cycle. What? What did I only get? Whoops. Just mistimed that. Oh well. Better than Toxic though, as this doesn't lower my stam regen. Seriously, just no humanity this at all. Oh my god. It's cool that their backup actually lets them recover faster. It's not really, but it's interesting, isn't it? You would think you wouldn't be able to cancel animations like that. Wow. This room really messes with your swing arc, like your swinging angle. So, if I really want to hit them, I've got to point my camera like that. Wow. You headbutted me and then backed away. I'm surprised you didn't headbutt me again. Although, I could check what health I need to actually reach RTSR. It's like, yeah, it's really not that much more HP. It's like 30 more or so. Actually, that totally makes sense. It should be... That makes sense, yeah. Because Mask of the Mother adds like another... Yeah, that actually totally adds up. Oh god. What was I at? Like 19 HP or something? Jeez. Though my damage was good. Wonder if there are any humanity, like guaranteed humanities I've missed or something. There's probably gotta be like at least one or two, right? Not that it would help too much with farming, but it would slightly speed things up. Sweet. Hey, there's another one. Come here, single rat. Ah, but like, oh, are you kidding me? I got stuck on the environment. I was trying to not get poisoned again so I could easily kill the rest of these rats in RTSR range. Immediately I screwed it up though. Unfortunately. Okay, we gotta be careful. Isn't that interesting that the drop attack doesn't scale, or doesn't gain a damage boost from the Gauntlets of Thorns? Oh good, they both got aggro on me. Lovely. Headbutt? Oh, headbutt, really? I'm surprised. Come on. You can't even, like, correctly circle strafe these guys with how their tracking works. Jeez. $780 HP. That's pretty good. 780 HP with Dusk Crown Ring is actually pretty great. This means I've only got to take like 400 some odd damage. 460 or so each time I heal. Which is easy to do. Ooh. We are still really far away. What does 9 damage a tick? Wow, that's kind of brutal. Almost got enough for a level. That'd be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off my hotbar so I don't accidentally use one or something. I don't think I would, but... This guy's really annoying because he will aggro, and there's no good way to get rid of him. Let's get down that pit. He can probably climb ladders though, can't he? If he's a normal hollow. So it's either kill him every run, or deal with an extra enemy aggro. Or quit out every time, which is still slow. Just shows up less on the in-game time. Ugh. They could have just, like, not had him there. They could have put him at the other end of the hallway like the other one. Really? Really? None of you want to aggro. And then you did. Hey, that did 3 damage. That's interesting. These guys must have just barely low enough HP. Ooh. Trying to poison me, I see. So, at least in Prepare to Die Edition or the original version, if you blocked frame perfect, you actually wouldn't get any stagger. Doesn't really seem to be the case anymore. Wow, that headbutt. Even its hitbox starts up early. I wonder how many rats I've killed in this playthrough. Come on, let's just get bottlenecked. It's really dumb, isn't it? The way that they stagger, because they've got... Their normal attack doesn't do much poise damage, right? That's not the problem. It's their headbutt that they have. Also, are you kidding me? You shouldn't be blocking each other's path there. Come on, guys. Yeah, that headbutt is always it's always a poise break. Which is really dumb. I don't know why they gave them that ability. Because it means you could get sort of stun locked on any character if you're unfortunate. I guess maybe you could toggle out of it. I don't know. They don't really toggle, so. I don't think you can. It's the wrong kind of poise break, I think. Or if you can, I timed it wrong, but and it would have to be earlier. Which wouldn't actually surprise me, as I'm not the greatest at that. At toggling. What a good hitbox. I think it's actually possible to sneak by this box. If I remember correctly, it is. I'm really surprised by my drop chances right now. The first time I went to farm, I had amazing luck the entire time. When I farmed for ONS up to 25, that is. So because I'm doing it with this strategy of farming, I'll probably upload my data before I give Moonlight Butterfly a run. Though, it should be pretty manageable. I wonder if I kept things at most efficient, like if I could keep, if I could be very efficient, if I could get like 2 bars per healing item, because if so that would really cut down on my healing. On my farming needed. I would actually be like at the items. Or at the amount needed. Oh, I love staircases. Fall damage. Does run invalidated? Question mark? Falling on them damage, not even actually like fall damage. You think I could kill that giant rat? It'd be a huge pain, but at the same time, he is worth 1 humanity guaranteed. I have no idea how much health he has, though. Maybe with RTSR I could. But he's actually still kind of dangerous then. The problem is his moveset is the same really as the normal rats, but he's just scaled up. Lovely. I let myself get poisoned, that was pretty dumb, but at the same time, I really didn't feel like dodging it. No humanity, just wow. Like I think on my first farming run it was like I was averaging like 2 to 3 humanity each run. So it took like no time. I'm gonna see what I can't do about that giant rat. I want to see if I can't do something about it. There we go. I don't really feel all that confident in being able to kill it, but I could always flee if I need to. Lovely. I thought it like had 1,000 something, I don't know why. Well, at 693, it depends on how much drop damage I get, which I would assume is like 30 damage actually. Yeah, 30 to 50 damage probably. What works? I actually don't know what you're talking about when you say it works. should have gotten hit for that. Oh. Oh, you got mobile, or you got, desktop mode to work. I see. Let's see here. Not even 30 damage. This thing has better defense than Asylum Demon. Yeah, this is why this thing's annoying to fight. Because this is all it does. But hey, it's a free humanity if I can pull it off, which I would like to believe I could. It's like over 150 hits, but I've had worse. Doesn't help that this thing has pretty bad hitboxes, though. Like, if I didn't have a plus 15 shield, I probably wouldn't want to do this. The other strategy, which would be awful, would just be continually run a loop. And just, do a drop attack over and over, like 30 or 20, 40 times. Oh my god. Pivoting much? You don't really need, desktop mode for much anyways. Like, you specifically don't. Yeah, this thing won't kill me. I'll be able to kill it, but it's not like it's not annoying. But it is annoying, I should say. But hey, it's one more mini-boss that I killed during the run. Which is cool, I guess. Oh, lovely. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I deserve that one. Yeah, it probably would look bad in general, usually. Since it's literally not meant for mobile, but it lets you do a bit more if you need it, so. Hey, you could do... I could land R2s for more damage. Yeah, this is probably one of the worst mini-bosses in the game, I've got to say. It's a really bad fight. Also, because it's basically just a scaled up rat, I know it's not exactly a scaled up rat, but it moves like way too fast. It just doesn't work right. Like a normal enemy should. Even its tails are really bad. Like, it barely looks like it's going for an attack. Imagine being anything that's in this game and being punched to death. No matter what. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Imagine being a giant butterfly and getting punched to death. But also putting up one of the harder challenges of the run. Not harder, but different. Did I find a safe spot? Until it repositioned, yeah. It's like half dead at least. Just under. At least it's one more guaranteed humanity, so I think it's my time well spent. Its body shape, by the way, doesn't help it either. Because it's always trying to position its head in front of you, it's really awkward to hit at times. And I don't know, it's just one of the worst enemies in the game, just design-wise. It's really bad. Yeah, keep it on the mound where it can't seem to hit me. Ooh, yes. That mound was my savior there. Ooh. Dude, this fight is just really bad. At least it's not really all that annoying, it's just... Oh my god, when did it hit 1 AM? Yeah, it's getting pretty late. I'm kind of lucky that my work schedule works quite well with streaming at night. Unfortunately, I'll have to cut back on the streaming soon, and just activity in general, but I'm fine with that. School is obviously more important. Wow. But yeah, see ya. I'm assuming you've already left, but... Yeah, without a plus 15 shield, man, this thing would be doing so much stability damage. Please, I learned my lesson about that. First semester of college. Didn't fail a lot or anything, or even at all, I should say, but... it definitely found out that my grades would dip if I didn't actually study. Wow. Because, you know, high school's very different in that sense. Because you can pretty easily just pass without even studying. Not most, but there are some people that can, and I just happen to be one of them, you know. And because of that, didn't quite have the best habits for college going into it, but I have since improved, so we're all good. Oh, jeez. I wanted to get into RTSR range to see if I would do... Hey, I do 6 damage. Wow. That's worth it. Just like one more hit. There we go. One whole humanity for that, and 1,000 more souls, or 800, one of those two. I don't recall. Probably 800, yeah. Yeah, that's 800. Hey, there's some rats down here that are alive that I could kill. Come on out. Do you take 6 damage or... That makes sense. To be fair, okay, yeah, because I had a... First semester, I had a World Lit class. And that was really the main bad one, but it was like a C in the end, which is still totally fine. But then if you look at something like, say, my history class, which I would say is pretty similar, just fewer papers to write. I went from having like a C in the same sort of class into having, well, an A. So it's like, just study, you know? It's not that hard to do, and it's worth it. There's no reason not to. It'll pay off in the long run. Easily. Really? Out of sync so much that I just take damage. This is why I don't farm over here, by the way. Because of the slimes. As you can see, they're quite annoying. So this guy should run down the hall, right? No, you're supposed to run down the hall. Come on, man. Really? I don't like how close the slime can get. But it looks like he doesn't actually get active. Now I gotta quit out because of his location. We'll see ya. Just like one more rat that I could fight easily. And RTSR makes this farming so much faster. It's just that much more dangerous though, you know, it's like, it seems pretty worthwhile though, I think. These guys have loads of physical defense, they're kinda crazy. There's probably some humanity in Upper Blight Towns I've missed. That wouldn't surprise me. If only there was some way I could deal self-damage here to set up RTSR repeatedly on every run. And I guess I could just set it up on the torch hollow, couldn't I? That wouldn't be too bad, would it? Jeez. Oh god, I gotta sit up. That's hurting my insides, I swear. Ooh, there we go. Much better. Take me out. Really? Even still, you don't do much damage. Dude, do your run attack. There we go. Not the run attack, but he's got me in a good position. Or not. Did he do his run attack there? Oh. Like if I set up RTSR now I gotta deal with this other guy. Well, like I could actually fix that if I just position better. Because if I set up RTSR, this would be it would save time as long as I don't get poisoned. You know? Come on. Come back this way. Farther. Yeah, 54 damage is so much better. Well, quite literally 50% more. Look at how fast they're dying now. Oh my goodness, yes. Let's aggro them all. And then come back to this hallway and bottleneck them. Just one has to make it in. Sweet. Sweet. Guess I shouldn't just try to flash up my shield like that. Doesn't do you much good if you get hit. This definitely feels significantly faster. Now that I'm actually at the rats, you know. Well, that's unfortunate. I think the other one back hopped, and that actually got me in a bad position. Either the other one back hopped or there was something else. Something else would have had to have happened, yeah. I don't know what, but something. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty fast now. It's not like I'm really in that much danger either. Dude, that would have been really dumb if I had actually gotten poisoned from that. That's the only thing I have to watch out for is getting poisoned. RTSR doesn't increase falling on them, right? Ooh, it does? What? I made you forget? What were you gonna do? Something exciting or just something mundane like me? I don't know, there was somebody that was messaging me on Discord saying that they might be going for a fist-only run themselves because of this. Well, I don't know if because of me, but they did say that they might go for one, or that they were planning on going for one. Oh, get a bow in New Londo Ruins. That's a good idea. You doing anything specific, like a... Yeah, I saw that one coming. Let's just go ahead and heal. That's fine for the last two, I guess. I am really surprised with my humanity find rate. How am I doing so bad about it? Yep, composite bow is really good. You know what, I should probably just take off the Mask of the Mother. It's like one and some odd less health, 150 to it's like 156 less health for like 12 less range on the RTSR range. There we go. Come with me this way. Oh god. Good job. Wow, you really jumped down that staircase. That's one way to handle that. What? Oh, right. What? He did come and get me? Oh, come on. I'm just gonna quit out then. I don't know. I would say that farming this part probably isn't all that intriguing, but maybe some of the bosses are. I've got a couple set up that I really need to finish actually putting together, but I have to trim. I didn't actually trim out most of the boss fights until ONS. Like, beating them was one that really made me want to do the rest of them, like actually put them in a separate playlist. But, so I've got like 8 or 9 of them trimmed, but I would say those boss fights are all pretty impressive. I like how the Bit of Chaos one will still be really short. Okay, I think if I actually get poisoned now, I would pretty much be dead. So maybe I want to back off. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Told you. All because positioning. Lovely. I don't really mind dying. That's not the part that matters. It's the fact that how I got hit was being poise broken instantly, even though I have like 65 poise. That's the part that gets me. I don't really mind it though. not like I had too much of value on there. Does he follow me all the way back here? I really wish they just didn't have that hollow there. That would make this farming not easier, but less annoying. Dude, you know what? You could farm the dragon. You could join the Dragon Covenant and then punch everything to death easily. Lovely. I already miss it. So, like, I'm at, what, 33 healing items. Technically, I could beat Moonlight Butterfly on this, I think. I'd like to have at least, like, 40 healing items, but with my luck, I'm never going to get any more humanity, it seems. I've been really unlucky today. Oh, I love it. I love being poise broken instantly. Oh, awesome. I would hope that this playthrough is intriguing. I don't think, I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't think anybody else has ever done a full all bosses playthrough. So, I think it's something, probably one of the more unique things to do in Dark Souls. Of course, there's always like New Game Plus 7 SL1 stuff that people do, which is insane, and I can't believe they're that good at the game. Which I guess, well, to be fair, it's like a lot of those ones are also just luck based too. Like I was watching somebody and it was SL1, cursed, no roll, all like pretty much any modifier you could want. 4 kings. And they won, but they were also on like attempt 500 or something. I think it was something like that. Just thinking, man, that's crazy that they'd be willing to try that many times. Yeah, this is just unlucky. How? I have maximum item find. What? Fist only NG plus 7. I know I could do a couple bosses there, but I don't think I could do all bosses. Nita would be easy. Asylum Demon, you know, the easy bosses would be easy. I could do Bed of Chaos. I could do, even Seath, for that matter. I think the only one that would actually, they would be impossible, but they sure would be a huge pain, would be, 4 Kings. They'd be the biggest wall that I would have. You've got to imagine them doing 25% more damage on top of New Game, like, New Game Plus. Damage per swing, that would mean I would probably want max humanity and max as many divine blessings slash mushrooms as I could get. Stuff like that. Having to rely that much on items, then it's like not as impressive, right? Which is why there's a no item option on many things. Yay, let's get poisoned. Honestly, I guess I should just wear Grass Crest. And since I'm not using RTSR right now, Florentine Ring. See, I'd want to wear the armor to light roll, but like at the same time then I'd have to give up like way too much poise. Is this going to be like the 4th run in a row where I don't get any humanity? Yes it is. Lovely. Wait, have I not? I'm still at... well, I'm at 11. 12, 13, yeah. That's annoying. At 42, which would be 9 more humanity, I think Moonlight Butterfly would be pretty reliable to go for. Because you gotta think 42 divided by 65, or 65 divided by 42. Which I can't do fast in my head because it's late and I'm tired. But we would have to do like 1.5 bars pretty much for every yeah, pretty much 1.5 bars for every humanity slash Estus, which they're all worth the same in that fight, but I think that'd be pretty possible. That'd be like 2 cycles each, 1 to 2 cycles each. Oh nice, you were the one that attacked me, not any of the other ones. I guess I'll just aggro all 5. Somebody better come in here first before the other ones do. Thank you. But where is every single other rat? There they are. Okay, yeah, wearing these 2 items gets me 3 punches per rat per block, which is pretty much the same as... I mean, it's more punches, so it's more time, but it's close to the same damage as having RTSR. Sweet. Yeah, it was really dumb of me. I'm trying to flash my shield up, which really isn't very smart, but it looks cool. You know, it's probably better to just farm this first group. So, like them all. Seriously though? I'm getting really bad luck rolls, like rolls on my item luck. Oh, lovely. I love it when you dodge my attacks. Jesus. I think this is worth farming though. No matter how much I complain, it doesn't matter. As long as I get some humanity out of it. Even though I'm not getting any humanity out of it. I'll say I am. For the sake of justifying it. Haha. Really? Still nothing? Are you sure, game? Let me just bump my mic real quick. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at this stun lock they're capable of. That's when it gets silly, is when they start pulling them off in quick succession like that. Because, of course, the attack that they use to close the distance happens to be just a stagger. It's really not. Look at that. Like, it's just free damage, and if they double up like that, they get like, they get instability damage as well. It's crazy how effective that is. One billion souls. I mean, at that point, though, if he's close to losing a billion souls, does he really need the souls anymore? Unless he farmed them all up at like SL1 just to use them all at once to be cool. Wow, how many cycles am I gonna go through where I get no humanity? If I don't get one from this rat, I'll call it 5 for now. And keep going, but... yeah, look at that, that's like 5 cycles. That's 50 rats. That is completely just an outlier in the law, or in the average. That's 50 rats without a humanity. What the heck? That's not normal, and that's not good either. Close to being able to level up. I farmed like 6,000 souls already. Keep bumping my mic. I don't know why I do either. Wait. Why did I do that? I'm going crazy. Nope, quit out, yeah. Sure hope that wasn't audible. Drinking. Wow. Yeah, okay, why don't you just wedge me? Come on. One of you. Please don't get stuck. Come on, man. You're so close. Thank you. What the heck? What? Okay, first of all, he missed and I missed. That makes no sense. Guess I could just face tank for now. Like until I'm back to full stamina. But so here's something interesting to think about, right? Because this, I don't think it would be this way, right? You know, there are some games where it's like drops are specified, like they're pretty much predetermined, right? So like say I killed 50 rats and didn't get any, but like say I had uploaded my my save file to the cloud before that. If I re-downloaded it, would I have the same like would it be the same if I just killed 50 rats again? I highly doubt it, just based on how this game is. That'd be really weird if that's how it was set up. Please stop breaking out. Oh boy. Thank you. That rat just saved me a lot of trouble. Basically, a drop's predetermined upon creating the game. Like, that doesn't sound right, right? It shouldn't be like that. It's... hence why... I don't know. I guess that's why item find is actually an effect, though. Or, like, what actually... Or why that's why it's not a thing. Because... I don't know. Basically, I'm spouting an idea that I don't think would be true about the game, but asking if it's part of the game. I love that they don't even deflect on that either, on that attack. What do you mean by resets? Like the, Okay. You're just gonna go for another headbutt? Wow, you are. You trash monster. Like, that's literally what you are anyways, because you're a rat, but... like, wow. Going for 2 headbutts in a row. Oh, okay. Well, like, the drop chance shouldn't change. Do you mean, like... Actually, no, that makes me wonder what you really mean. I don't know, I don't really understand the inner workings of item drops and find rate and stuff, really, so... Right. Predetermined luck like that is really weird. Speaking of luck, this isn't really predetermined or anything, but I bought this new game, not on PS4, just on PC, called Dicey Dungeons. I think it's called something like that. It's a really good roguelike, from what I've played of it. I don't know how long-lasting of a roguelike it'll be, but it seems like it's got a lot of content to it. Oh, okay, I thought you meant specifically for Dark Souls. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I knew what you meant then. Yeah, because there are some games that actually keep track of... there are games that have counters on top of actually being a drop percentage rate. So that after, yeah, and then if you quit out, it can depending on the game, it can reset the counter. Sort of. Something like that, I assume is what you mean. Not necessarily to where it'll be like after so many tries it'll be a guaranteed effect, but... But yes, Dicey Dungeons is definitely a game I recommend. It's a roguelike where you play as a dice. There's like 6 different characters. I think I've got 5 of them. All of them are really unique, but it's pretty cool at times. There's kind of like a... It's sort of got like a gambling mechanic. Well, you roll dice, you know, so of course it's got like a... But yeah. Yeah. But for example, like the robot, which is one of the characters, its whole gimmick is you don't just roll your dice. You don't have normally you have like 2, 3, 4 dice that you roll, depending on what level you are and what character you are. But with the robot, instead he's got a counter. It starts at 9 and goes up +2 for every even level. And then the number on the dice that you roll in ticks that counter up. So if you roll a 1, it adds 1 point. If you roll a 5, it adds 5, etc. So if you go over that, then basically you bust. It's like blackjack, right? Hmm. Wait, what? Why is... You seeing... Are you seeing that? My poison counter's gone. What's that about? What? I've never seen that happen before. Why is my poison bar just doesn't exist? Are you kidding me with this luck, by the way? You know what? Okay, that reminds me. You know what's something really nice about Demon's Souls? I really liked how they did the status counters in that game. They were under your health bar, so they weren't intrusive at all. They were just slightly larger emblems. They'd be like the size of like 3 vertical emblems. Like if I had, yeah, you get what I'm saying. That was nice. I guess this is less intrusive, at least if it disappears. But obviously, it's not supposed to do this. Hey, oh my goodness, I got a humanity. What are we playing? A game that actually has item drops? I was gonna come up with something clever, but I do not think that fast this late. Or generally ever. Okay, that's just not true. I'm usually pretty quick on my feet about stuff. I'm very confused as to why there is no poison bar. Exactly. Well, like, you could have it right at the end of... Actually, like, having it... Basically, they could have just had it been... Wow, okay. I guess this is what you mean by... But, it could have been basically right at the end of where the health bar stops. You could have the status bars show up there. You're never gonna have more than, like, 2 or 3 showing up at once. You shouldn't ever have more than, technically 3 show up at once, because... Poison, toxic, bleed in Blighttown if you're like maybe fighting an invader that does poison, or if you get poison and toxic and then you get bled by an invader. So you should never really have more than 3. They could fit up there pretty easily. Okay, so this is what on average means, by the way. The humanity just seems to have been backloaded because I just got 3 in a row. Like what the? I'm not complaining though. Just like, why'd you make me kill 60 rats before? Hey, there we go. Now it's back. I saw you pop in there. You don't have to get poisoned. Okay, well, my only access to having chat is about to die because I'm still not in my normal setup. So I should probably call the stream soon, just because of that. I'll probably give it like 1 or 2 more cycles. 1 or 2 more runs. Hopefully we'll get some humanity. But hey, I really only need 6 more now, I think. 6 more at least, because we're at 36 healing items. 36 is over halfway, which is good. Jeez, why is it dying so fast, actually? Oh, that's probably why. That would help if I closed all background functions. We're almost to a level up, too. Yeah, I could probably go till I level up, yeah. I could just close out the, how much damage did that do? That did actually just 2 damage. That goes to show how weak they are. Like, they could easily be beaten by anybody with fist only. Yeah, also for ONS, this was way worse. Well, it wasn't worse because I got really lucky about how many runs I had to do, but at the same time, like, I was doing half the damage I'm doing now. And I didn't have access to RTSR, which still would have put me weaker than my without RTSR now. Because, as I said, I doubled my damage. At least on these guys specifically, I doubled my damage. Compared to comparing RTSR versions, because I should do 3 damage with it without the Gauntlets of Thorns, and then I do 6 damage now. Actually really weird that I do 6 damage. I would actually probably do 4 damage without the Gauntlets of Thorns, now that I think about it, because they aren't affected by RTSR. Huh. That makes me curious. Come on, guys. We're not even that far away. There's no reason for you to headbutt me. Yeah, it's not surprising. Oh my god. I'll test it on the next rats, actually. Or if I get into RTSR range real soon. I love that headbutt. They just walk up to you and do it. Oh, it's lovely. It's like, let's see. Do I do 4 damage, though? No, I do 3. I do 3. It's weird because, like, Gauntlets of Thorns aren't really supposed to be affected by RTSR. Like, in most cases, they aren't. Or, like, the damage... Well, I guess the damage just rounds down enough. Hey, we got another humanity, by the way, so we're, like, 5 away. I don't know, I just thought that RTSR didn't affect it because it's unlisted damage. But then if you've got RTSR and it does 60, it would put you at 60 damage, right? Hey, another humanity, we're 4 away. That's good. I don't know, because, like, unless their defense is really low, which actually their defense should be really low, but there's no reason for them to take 6 damage. Actually, that really does explain it, because most enemies take 5 damage with RTSR. It's just weird that they don't get... I don't know. Three more rats. Hey, we just did 12 damage in one swing. Oh, that was close. Almost got poisoned. Oh no. Actually, I think I'll probably call the stream after this cycle, seeing as I got like 1 more humanity already. I know it's probably calling it a bit early, isn't it? Yeah, it's like not even been a 2-hour stream, but that's fine. We didn't do what I wanted to do anyways, but we're getting closer to being able to do it. I might farm humanity off stream. You'll just have to take my word for it that I didn't use a weapon. Which I guess you could believe me. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to keep this as much shown as possible, which is why I don't really want to stream or farm off camera, because then that would somebody could claim and I would have no proof against it that I didn't use a weapon, you know, even though I wouldn't use a weapon because they're all stored. First off, they should be all stored, right? Yeah, they're all stored. I could use a shield, but I wouldn't. And if I did, I'd have to repair it, and even though that's easy to do too, man, just seeing this is crazy, by the way. All 4 of the Lord Souls. You know what I mean, though? It's like, it's hard to disprove that I didn't use a weapon. Even though I know I didn't, all I can do is claim that. Unless I have it on stream. So we're sitting at what? So 30, we're sitting at 38 healing items. If I could get through 2 bars apiece, then I would go for Moonlight Butterfly already. Well, not tonight, but soon. Like tomorrow night or something. And if I kill Moonlight Butterfly, I'll probably do, depending on what time I start the stream, I'd most likely do Gwyn still in that same stream. Or at least give it a shot, you know. Though what would be cool is if I did one more farming stream and then just end it at 30 parts. It would be a good number to end on too. And then I just have a bonus episode or something labeled Taurus Demon Kill. NG plus Taurus Demon, because I was very upset with my NG Taurus Demon Kill. For those of you that don't know. Yeah, there's a reason why we keep them bottlenecked. That's so that something like this doesn't happen. You know, those boxes not being destroyed was actually quite nice. Oh no, yeah. No humanity. Not surprising. Didn't I say I was gonna end the run already? Oh well. I'll do one more cycle. Or end the stream already. So, I don't know. I think my next stream may be a farming stream, and then I'll do Moonlight Butterfly and Gwyn. Both out at the same time. Maybe. Really? Stop backing up. At least attack. Wow. I missed 2 of those attacks just because of how these guys move. We'll kill the other 5 and then we'll call it there for sure, actually. I definitely need to be getting to bed. It's 2 a.m. I should try to figure out what's the highest damage I could land on a single hit. I would have to get power within, but it would probably be around like 15 damage, right? On say something like Rhea. Because she already takes more than the average damage per swing. Her, or there was something else that took high damage. What was it? These rats, since they take 12 on a countered R2, on a blocked R2. I think that's what it was they take. Add power within for 40% on top of that, it'd be like 17. Man, that would be impressive, doing 17 damage with your fist. Not saying that that's good damage, but imagine if I had 17 over 4 during the Four Kings fight. That thing would have been like... Dude, imagine 17 damage on the Sif fight. That fight was already 36 minutes for 4 damage. That would have been like a standard length fight almost. Pretty average length at least. Well, like, wait, I do have RTSR on. I took off Chloranthy Ring, just never put it back on. I'll get into RTSR range. I'll try without getting poisoned. There we go. Ah, I got poisoned through my shield. That's fine. 6 damage is still good, and it's only 2 rats. It's worth the poison. Okay, well, we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. Thanks for watching, all of you that did. I think I had more people tune in than normal. I think. I should probably spread the word that I've actually done a lot of this game with just my fist. It'd be pretty impressive. But, I'll see you next time. We should be tackling, Moonlight Butterfly next time. But, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm gonna give it just a second to close it down.